Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and a brand new travel vlog series. Me and Daniel are currently at Preston, waiting for our train to Blackpool. We are away for 3 nights. Today is Saturday the 29th. I am speaking over the lady. She interrupted me over here 3 times before. We're away for 3 nights, and then James, the other housemate, is coming for 2. And that is the plan. We're staying in a Hilton tonight because we're near the Pleasure Beach, which will be, I think it's one separate vlog, because I think I'm going to try and film a lot there. And we're doing Turtle Bay for food tonight, and we have things planned, don't we? But yeah, we'll see how the vlog turns out. But next stop is Blackpool. The time is currently 5:48, so we got to the hotel after, I think, standing at the wrong tram stop for about 20 minutes. And it was cold, it was wet, and really windy, and we just wanted to get to the hotel. We found the hotel absolutely fine, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we got on the right tram and going the right way, we found it really easy. It's about 6:30ish, I think, the tram to go back up to where we need to be, which is Turtle Bay. We are there at 7:15. I will try and film in there. I mean, it is a Saturday though, so it could be busy and it could also be loud. I need to get sorted for the meal, but we're both showered. Dan's almost ready and I am barely even half done. So I'll do an outfit in the mirror, which is over there. It's massive. The room is a little bit of a mess. I may do a quick whiz round of it before we leave tomorrow for the Pleasure Beach. But there will be, of course, a full room tour up on the channel before this vlog anyways, which has already been filmed. So go and check that out. I'll leave it linked down below. You can see my messy bed from having a nap in the background. But this is me ready for the night out. Dan's just currently doing his teeth. I've got this shirt, just a black t-shirt. I've got my little going out jacket, jeans, trainers. We're good to go. I still don't think you can see, but I did dye my hair, but it's really not showing up properly. We got to the restaurant way too early, so we're coming to the amusements, like fully dressed for a night out. It's super loud in here, but I got loads of tickets from a machine, you know, and then you go and get like sorry, it's so loud. We've got 83 tickets. We're gonna get a suite, but look at this cool one. So you put this in, and there's the coin there. Mystery. It is a little loud in Turtle Bay. I did put a little tiny clip in of the inside. Dan's got half a chicken, side of mac and cheese, spicy fries. I have mac and cheese with bacon and a random side of mashed potato. Oh, and look, the water came in this fancy jug, and so did Dan's Coke. It's like a milk bottle. I've just been down this crazy twisty corridor to the toilet in Turtle Bay. There is still music playing. It's really loud up there. I really struggled to film. I did film the food. We did unfortunately have to wait 55 minutes. We're not entirely sure why. I did say something, I'm not a complainer, but I thought this is kind of a little bit much. So we have got a free meal and we got a free drink each, so yeah. Also, this quality is really bad. I think it's the light, but I'm going back through now. We're gonna pay and we're just gonna go to a couple of the bars and then get the tram back to the hotel for the Pleasure Beach tomorrow. Oh, the food, by the way, was very, very good. Was it 55-minute wait? Not too sure. We are back in the room. It is 11:10. Tonight was not our night out. Our night out is tomorrow, which is Sunday. I know it might seem like a strange one, but yeah, it's just what it is, because James obviously couldn't be here tonight. So I didn't feel fair to go out tonight, and obviously we do have the Pleasure Beach tomorrow. And then on the Monday, we're sort of just doing sort of shopping, chill day kind of thing. I feel like if we don't spend much money, we might do something tourist day. I would like to do the tower, but we'll see. We're losing an hour's sleep tonight anyways. I would like to go down for breakfast about 8 o'clock, but Dan's face says otherwise. It's 7:30ish. Breakfast basically like any time, so we're gonna go down as early as we can. It's a buffet. I'll film also what I can, purely because I don't know how busy it'll be. But I'll of course show you the food on the plate, but yeah. Tired. My breakfast looks a little pathetic, but they do have a lot more than this. I will try and go back and film sections of it. So there's a hot food section, your cereal bit, drinks, and then there's actually a waffle station, which I want to try. We'll see how that goes. But this is what I got for now. Just toast, butter, a couple of cheese, and literally that. It looks so plain, but it will fill the hole for now. I will try and film the breakfast area as best I can. So you have this little 4 thing that I don't know how you get into the ones at the back, but it doesn't spin. Got a Weetabix. Toast. And then you've got hot stuff. So you've got your beans, your bacon, a lot of sausage. I've already been up, so my plate is really random. I'll take a crispy one of those. Sorry, sausage, scrambled egg, hash brown, and then we've got mushrooms. I'll do. And then we've got little rolls on the end. And then there's like a whole drink section. Do I want anything? Yeah, let's get something. So, I cannot film the waffle station which is there, which by the way looks so cool. There's just people constantly using it and it's full of families now, so yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. But I am gonna have this second plate. Dan sat there looking like he's about to crash out on the table. And then it's basically back to the room to get semi-sorted for the rest of the day. And there's Dan's happy face in the mirror. Apologies for the mess, but I will quickly show the bathroom. It was a lovely big shower and it was a very good shower as well. This sliding door covers the bathroom but then unveils the little wardrobe. Full room tour up in the channel, linked below. Beds, obviously we have slept in our beds last night. Very comfy beds actually. We slept right through and I did not wake up. There's a little safe in here. My open case. Humongous TV, it was so big. Your little toiletries, tea and coffee on here. And the view was wonderful. Dan, pull back the thing for me, please. Ah, car parks, stunning. Quick, just before we leave, this is just today's outfit. I've just got a t-shirt on, I've sort of layered my Ralph Lauren red little thin hoodie and then my actual zipper. Jeans, trainers, I literally own one pair of trainers. Oh, glasses are on the bed. We are on the walk from the hotel to the pleasure beach and it's so close. I'm actually going to show you just how close the hotel was. Also, please ignore the hair, it is windy. The hotel is just behind that sign on a corner. This is the wonderful roadworks that have all blown down. Now Blackpool, as you may or may not know, is famous for its Blackpool illuminations, so it's all light up. And because the pleasure beach has a Nickelodeon land, you have Squidward, you've got Mr. Krabs, and then further on you've got Patrick and SpongeBob. And here is how close the pleasure beach is. This is, of course, the big one. Woo! And this here is the hotel part of the pleasure beach, which I think is like the Big Blue Hotel or something. But the entrance is further up here on the right-hand side. Because I don't know if I'm putting any of this footage in the Pleasure Beach vlog, I don't know, but it doesn't open till 11 and everyone is under the impression it's 10 and it's literally 10:05 and there's quite a few people like kicking around, so clearly something's happened where it's changed and it's been just not done very well. But we're in the shop and the shop is really nice, but a ton of people have just come in, haven't they? So now I'm a little bit shy about filming. But some of the merch is really cool. So they've got like some iconic rides here at Blackpool. There's also a Nickelodeon land. There's a Wallace and Gromit ride. So I will show you like little snippets of merch in this vlog and I'll probably insert it into the Blackpool Pleasure Beach one too. So we have this wall of sort of socks. So you've got the iconic creepy smiley face logo. Valhalla's a wet ride icon. You've got two different versions of Icon here. You've got underwear. I will just say this, that they're boxers. We have I Rode the big one and Dare to Ride, which are risque. They have official Crocs in here, which I couldn't find the price on them. Like, at all. Could we, Dan? I literally couldn't. Oh wait, hold on, there's a sign, there's a sign. $44.99. Also, these teddies are so cute, by the way. Like, look at this. It's my first pleasure beach bear. He's really cute. He's only 15. The plush here are so much cheaper compared to Disney. And you've got a whole section of like Croc shoe charms. And I can show you this because there's nobody up this side now. This is obviously the iconic big one. You've just got hoodies, a backpack, some water bottles. This is a t-shirt. You've got a huge mug. This is the backpack. I kind of like the vintage looking hoodie actually. Oh, a wee ninja thing. 15. I like the sports bag. And then we have like this Wallace and Gromit section here. Price list as follows. And I'm just going to do a quick pan of the shop. So this is the whole rest of the shop because we're at one end of it. It's really cool. It's really cool. Nice little seating area. It's lovely. I actually really like this shop. I definitely think we're going to come and buy some stuff at the end, aren't we? Even if it's just like a little magnet or something, we'll definitely buy something. Dan says that we'll get wet feet on Valhalla. That's what Dan basically told me. You'll get wet feet. That's cool. We are done at the pleasure beach. We are also done at our hotel and the tram is here. We are off to meet James and check in to our Premier Inn, where I'll give you a little update on how the day has gone. So I have not updated in a little while, but it's a really unflattered angle, isn't it? So we're now in Spoons. The Leighton Rakes, it's called. There's like 3 spoons really quite close together. It's 8:30. We had a little nap when we got into the hotel room. Tonight is our night out, so the chances are I'm not really going to film anything tonight. It'll be tomorrow. We're doing like shopping, whatever. Depends how bad he's hungover. James is also here. Where is he? There he is. So yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'll show the food when it comes, though. I'll show everyone's food, and that'll probably be it for this evening until tomorrow. Food has arrived. I have a sweet chili halloumi wrap. Dan has chicken strips in a basket. James has, it's called pasta alfredo with chicken and bacon on it. We've all got drinks. Dan's got Pepsi. James has Poretti. And I have a blue raspberry vodka. Oh, it's the morning. It's the afternoon after the night before. You can probably hear it in my voice. Dan's been tying his shoelace. It was a late one. Dan went back to the room at... What time did you go back to the room?
It was like maybe 1ish.
No, it was before 1.
Midnight.
Me and James stayed out to last orders at this bar, which was very good actually. They had like a couple of drag queens on. I may have inserted a clip. I'm not entirely sure. I filmed like one thing and it was because James was on the stage. But that was it. But it's now 12:15 and we're off to find some shops and also find some food because we need to eat. We've had nothing since that Wetherspoons last night, so that's what we're doing. Not really sure what to show, but I'm sure I'll find something. We found a shopping centre, so we're gonna go in. We need food. Food court. We are in Burger King. We have our food. My voice still sounds absolutely destroyed. I went for some deal. This is Dorito chili heatwave chicken things. Chili cheese bites. It's a teeny tiny burger. It's so small. Some chips and a drink. James has chicken, Dan has nuggets. And need this to at least revive me for the rest of the day. We are in the sweet shop called, what's it called?
Master Henry's.
Master Henry's. So Dan is getting a freeze-dried starburst. Freeze-dried starburst. We'll try them back at the room. And edible paper. Who remembers edible paper? This is, I think, more of a 90s thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was a 2000s thing as well, because I remember having edible paper when I was a kid.
Yeah, because I'm just old. Lots of drink choices. It's a very nice shop, though. It's very old-timey. It's like a proper, like, nice wooden ceiling. It's very, very pretty. Lots of things to get. Everything all individually bagged. You found Tizer.
I like Tizer.
James, what have you bought, my darling?
I've got a sarsaparilla bark, just a classic Blackpool one. The wee strawberries and cream. Then another one.
There was a massive rock shop somewhere along the front.
Yes, I think it's
We should maybe try and go to it, I think. Oh, this is all the freeze-dried sweeties. I am filming a little bit. Just telling James I'm filming. The freeze-dried sweets are everywhere. Oh my god, it's huge. Yeah, this is the shop. Master Henry's Emporium of Sweets. Like popcorn, marshmallows, freeze-dried. Reason? What's that? And then the Skittles are the funniest because the shells like totally exploded. It is my usual trip to Primark in whatever town/city I'm in. Of course it's Blackpool, so I'll show you a few things that we can see. It's quite quiet, so I don't mind filming. We have like the obligatory sort of Disney-ish section and the little sort of mini things. You've got these, which are Disney characters as little boba cups. You've got a little dog set, which is really cute, with these options. Stitch as a mini plush. There's 4, and it's little fruits for summer. That's cute. You've got a little sort of Stitch Hello Kitty bluey wall, which is now Hello Kitty bedding with oh, Lucifer from Cinderella. It's all very, very cute. Oh, it's really soft. That's £10 for that. Little Hello Kitty section of goodies. These are little drawers, by the way, and I cannot open it at all. At all. Got some stationery bits and pieces. Very nice, very nice. And then you've got all the different water bottles. There's mugs. More stationery, more Stitch. It's a lot of stuff. There's lots to choose from. Are you making a little purchase, Dan?
Yeah.
Little bolt. We had our little jaunt around Primark, and then we did another couple of shops. I'm not really filming in a lot of places just because, you know, public places and stuff. Currently outside HMV, the boys are inside there. I was looking at K-pop, didn't buy anything. It's quite pricey in HMV. Just been watching the seagulls going literally insane. There was one seagull genuinely like fighting other ones off for a piece of pizza. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. But I'm actually stood right at the tower. Sorry, this man here. What's this advertising? Something that's a must-see show. But the building that I'm at is actually the Blackpool Tower. So I'm gonna go across and then show you it. I don't think we're going inside of it. We're going to go along the front to like arcades and stuff, like the amusements, you know, Seaside Town. We're going to do that. Because I don't actually know what the plan is today. There isn't really a massive plan. We're all just tired from being out like late last night and stuff, so it's a very easy, chill, vibey day. And it's also a very loud day because of these seagulls. So this is the Blackpool Tower. This entrance you can't use, you have to enter it from the Promenade. But I'm going to try and zoom up, but it's very, very, like, oh, it looks tall. It looks tall, and yeah, so where we're actually going, oh, you've got the Blackpool Dungeon, it's shut today. Dan's really sad about it. Me and James, not so much. This place over in the distance called Coral Island, you might see that flashing sign. We're gonna go in there. We have just been in Coral Island, the amusements. It was absolutely brilliant, but I didn't want to film directly inside because it's an amusement and I don't know, I didn't feel right doing it. But this is us on the way out. You've got lots of grabby machines. And look, it's really nice weather outside. It is almost 4 o'clock. And there's the beach. Well, the sea. So we were in Coral Island, which essentially was most of this building. It went really far back, and obviously there is the tower right there. There's another amusements here, Golden Mile Amusements, and then Sea Life, and then another amusements, Funland. It's really, really big, and there's also Madame Tussauds along here as well. So there is lots of things to do that are actually quite close together, which is really nice. And we're actually going to head on to the pier with the fun wheel. But the weather is absolutely lovely. And this is the RNLI Visitor Centre and little gift shop there. But yeah, we're going to head on down here. And I don't know what this sculpture thing is. Maybe show you when I get a little bit closer. But yeah, it's a really nice day actually. And for being 4 o'clock at the end of March, not too shabby in my eyes. We have made it to the end of the Central Pier, almost. It's actually really, really nice out here. Obviously, things are a little pricey. I think Dan's wanting donuts. What's donuts? Tattoos from $2.99. There's a sign, tattoos from $2.99. I'm going to say they're going to be maybe be fake. Maybe be fake.
So no, I think it's airbrush tattoos.
Who knows? I'm not getting a tattoo. I've spent too much money. Still got the rest of today to go. But the views are beautiful. So I'm going to show you because there's not really anyone here and I can film and not feel embarrassed to be filming. This is the North Pier, which is up the area where we actually are staying. Obviously we were at the tower earlier on. We came along here. I just showed you the Sea Life just before. We came through this building here and there's rides on the other side, and then this is the rest of the front of Blackpool. And then there is the Pleasure Beach in the distance. I wonder if the big one is working today because of the wind. Oh wait, I think at the moment it's only open actually weekends because of the time of year. But it's just gorgeous, it's just so pretty. But we're gonna walk along here and oh, the tattoo place is closed. Oh, we've just came from the pier. We're just down by the beach. As I say, it is incredibly pretty. We are up this area where this gold thing is, and we're up to the right. We're not walking on the sand. We're just walking on the concrete part here. What on earth are you doing? Oh, is it a shower? No, please don't. This is the other pier that I showed you earlier on as to where we're near staying. That little gold block is just around the corner. So that's the North Pier. Look, there's a tram. Oh, there's a bus. And then this is literally the hotel here. Like, Premier Inn. It's got a little restaurant attached. And what I find fascinating is the lights in Blackpool. I'm just going to zoom in. They're very strange. It's only in the city sort of centre. I don't even know if Blackpool's a city or a big town, I'm not sure. But the lights are strange, to say the least. We are in Nando's. It actually looks like I'm sat outside. I'm just literally at this massive window. We've got bottomless drinks. Me and Dan have our food. James has just finished his little starter. You have ordered something else, right? Yeah, he has. So I'll show you what me and Dan have. Dan has begun his, but would you like to tell us what you've got, pal?
4 boneless chicken pies, some creamy mash, and curry mac and cheese.
Now I have the exact same sides as Dan, but I got a pizza, but it's got halloumi and chicken breast. And I'm a plain kind of guy. I don't do spice at Nando's. Nando's was good. Good. We're now just on the front again. The tower is here. Ferris wheel, hold on, let me just move to see the Ferris wheel. It's all lit up on the pier where we were before. So we're back in Dan's room, and you bought...
3 starts top best.
And we're going to try them.
What flavour do you want?
Which...
There's cherry, red apple, or raspberry, I think.
Not apple, anything but apple.
Okay.
So Dan gave me raspberry, did you say? Yeah, raspberry chew. Okay. Oh. It tastes like raspberry. Who cares about it?
Which I don't know how I feel about the texture of it.
It's very chalky.
I mean, I never ate much chalk, so I don't really know.
No.
But you know, like, do you remember the candy necklace?
I know it's definitely not like a candy necklace.
It's way chalkier than that.
The flavour's nice, the texture is wrong. And just like that, we are back from Blackpool. A tiny explanation of why I didn't finish it on the day that we came home. The Tuesday is because I left super early, about 7:15 in the morning was my first train. Personal reasons. So that's why I didn't finish the vlog on the day. But first of all, I'm going to show you everything we bought before I finish out the vlog. So here we go. Now, the first thing is this little giraffe cup and saucer. This came from one of the big amusements down the Promenade, Carlisle. When you do the machines, some of them give you tickets. You gather them all up, you get a little printout of how many you've got, and then you can pick something. And we let James get this, which I guess is practical and not a complete waste of money. So he got this giraffe cup and saucer. Everything else was from the Pleasure Beach. Picked up a park map. It's absolutely massive. There we go. That was obviously free. I picked up this shopper / tote bag. Very good quality, very sturdy. I have used it. And it was only £2.50. It was an absolute bargain. So I really like that. I picked up James from the Wallace and Gromit shop a Feathers McGraw pin badge, and this was £4.95. James unfortunately couldn't be there early enough on the Sunday to come to the Pleasure Beach, so I picked him up that. We've got pens and pencils here. So we have these. So first of all, we've got this Icon rose gold and then the sort of soft black feel, and that's for the Icon ride. And then these are both from the Big Dipper ride. Me and Dan really loved this design. This is the pen. Love it. And then that's the pencil, which is very, very similar. Got your rubber / eraser on the end, pointy tip, and then the pen. I think they were about £2.95-ish for the pens and the pencils. Dan also picked up this Derby Racer laser cut wooden puzzle, and that was £7.95. The Derby Racer is essentially a carousel, but like a sports version. It's the only way that I can describe it. And that's all the pieces there on the back. And I thought £7.95 was really good value for money on that one. I got 2 magnets, because I love a magnet. So my favourite ride was Icon. Dare to Ride, it says. It sort of had a loose Japanese theme. And this was £3.95, this one. And then the next one is a sort of half snow globe, and that was £4.95. With the sort of skyline there. And as I say, £4.95 on that one. And then the final thing, I got this really nice notebook and pen. They had this in multiple colours. I just went with black because I thought it looked classy. And you can see that there. It's probably the same image as that little magnet. And this was £9.95. And I thought that was really good considering it came with a pen as well. Now for some final thoughts on Blackpool. The three of us really enjoyed it. The Monday was our little sort of shopping day, as you'll have seen. I actually really enjoyed that day. The sky was blue, the weather was sunny, it was just a nice temperature. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed mooching a couple of shops, and we went for food later on that day, and it was really fun. It was really nice. It was a good time. The night out, we went out on Saturday. For a Saturday, it was really quiet, I thought, but we did go back about 10ish. We didn't stay out too late on the Saturday because obviously we had the Pleasure Beach on the Sunday. Our big night out was the Sunday. Again, it was quiet-ish because it was a Sunday, but the bar that we ended up in and stayed until the end was Garland's, and it was a very good place. Like 10 out of 10. We'd definitely go back there. So yeah, on the whole, Blackpool, yeah, I'd definitely go back. Probably not for 3 nights though. Probably not for 3 nights. But that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up for me. Comment down below as always, just for the hell of it. Have you been to Blackpool? Let me know. Hit that big red subscribe button down below. Check out lots more content on that channel. Scroll right back. There is tons of Disney stuff if you want to check out any of that. And of course, tinkle that notification bell so you do not miss the next video. And that's it. I've been Disney Matt. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.